Welcome back, week number 3. Wow, 3. We're just marching through this. We're actually following the Lord, the shepherd, through this. And I hope you're enjoying your life group and being connected and wherever you're watching this. And the verse in Psalm 23 opens up by saying, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack anything. I shall not want, I shall not lack anything. He makes me lie down in green pastures." Just the verbiage of some of these things. I lack nothing. We explained that before. But makes me, like almost like the picture of he forces me to lie down. I'll dive in that in a second, but it's interesting because really this is a picture of rest, of trying to create rest. And this whole day, Sunday morning and tonight is about just saying that we need to honor the Sabbath. We need rest. It's funny how in our society for so many years, everybody works so hard to have vacation hours, to take a vacation. It's like you're looking for that next break. We have 4 kids, and listen, I love going on family vacations. I love it when we get to go someplace, but usually it's a time for great memories, laughter, fun, but family vacation is not for rest. That's not happening. Usually when you get back from family vacation, you need to take another vacation. And sometimes maybe you go with somebody else and you try to get a little rest and try to get relaxation. But what we're trying to hope for when it comes to these vacations is like a rejuvenation, a restoration, almost like a refilling. And sometimes we get back from these trips and we work so hard to go, and then we get stuck on the airplane or something happens or it's blizzardy, whatever. We come back and we're not even. We still have the same bills, the same work, the same everything. And so it's interesting because this is us. We battle rest. All of us battle rest. All of us battle things in our mind. So did sheep. Sheep actually need safety. They can't defend themselves. They have no teeth. You can't fight with like a fur ball. There's nothing you can do. They're just cotton. There's nothing. And so they can't defend themselves. The only way they can actually get rest is if they feel cared for and they feel like it's in complete safety. So the shepherd, once they can get the sheep to lay down, that means the sheep feel safe and protected. The job of the shepherd is to protect the sheep so it can make rest. He doesn't make them lay down. He makes a way so they can lay down. It's interesting as we look at this is that we look at, I talked about on Sunday, daily Sabbath days, weekly and hourly. But listen, I want to ask you this question. Is your relaxing that you do actually restful? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel more? We need to define what actually relaxing is in our own life. Sometimes people say, I just want to go relax, and it's just streaming videos or it's watching something. That's all good. I'm not talking it's bad. But I think true rest is actually God filling us. I think it's moments that we actually feel more alive and restored. So here's what I would say to you. What if we found ways to relax less and found ways to rest more? Rest for our souls, rest for our heart. What does that mean for you to rest? Maybe resting is what I was saying before, reflecting. Maybe resting for you is healing, you finding healing and letting God speak to you. But can I just tell you this, more than anything else, I believe resting is just like your phone battery dies. Just like you got to plug it in to recharge. Resting is recharging. Sometimes just looking at a screen is not recharging you. It makes your brain just go away for a few hours or a few whatever, but it's not recharging your heart and your soul. What do you do that actually recharges you? This is why God's presence is such a big deal, because I believe all of us, a lot of times, are operating in a deficit. Like we're operating in a deficit, or I would say you're operating in reserve battery. And God is saying, find rest in me so you can be recharged in life. And so we need rest so we can be restored. I love that the word rest is in restored. So when you get rest this week, or And so you get restored. So my question in your group, even as you read and go through the questions or go through the verses, here's my thought for you. How do you get rest? How do you get restored? How does this happen in your daily life, in your weekly life, in your year? Go ahead.